Earlier, I told you that the executive governor of Zamfara State, Governor Lawal, is live with us. Thank you so much, Your Excellency, for joining us tonight.
Thank you, Sean.
Great. It's good to have you. We're going straight to the point and hitting the nail on the head. In summary, what would you say, as a governor, from your own point of view, is one major problem of security in Nigeria today?
Well, Sharon, first of all, let me thank you for giving me the opportunity to be on this platform. Let me talk about two basic things, or major things that I issue as a concern. Number one, of course, if you look at the number of either military or police that we have in the country, compared to the capacity we're having in the country, the number is way, way too low. That is number one. Number two, when it comes to capacity of security operatives to effectively take care of security situation in the country, they have the ability to do that. However, the major challenge here is political interference. If we're able to take care of this, believe me, they have what it takes to take care of whatever security challenges we're facing in this country. These are the two basic things that I can talk about, and these are real.
What would you say, and I like to put you on the spot, because putting you on the spot, not just for the sake of it, but also to find solution. Would you say, as an executive governor, you have a full control of your territory in terms of securing it?
Well, let me say this, Sharon. Remember yesterday I was in the morning, part of the morning show, and I spoke about the fact that if we are really committed and we have the political will, all this issue of banditry, kidnapping, cattle rustling, and other form of insecurity, we can handle this within 2 weeks. And I mean it, and I still repeat it. If I have the power now, and if they're under my control, believe me, in 2 weeks, we'll be able to finish the issue of banditry and kidnapping in my state. There's no two way about it.
So in essence, you are not in full control of the whole gamut of securing your territory as a governor?
No, I'm not in control. As I said, I don't have control over the military, nor the police, or the civil defense.
Well, I mean, you are one of the 36 states governor. Is this what is applicable also to your... And the reason why I'm asking this question is because your other title, aside being the executive governor, is that you are the chief security officer of your state. So does that title, is it valid?
It's a very, very interesting title that we all have. I'm sure if you ask all my colleagues across the 36 states, they will tell you a different story. Yes, by name, I'm the chief security officer of the state. But when it comes to command and control, I don't have control over any of the security outfits, either the military, the police, or the civil defense. They take their instructions from their head office or headquarters, from their superiors, not from the governor. We don't have that control. And I wish we do have. It would have been a different story.
So we are not trying to find our way around the dark, because if people like you are on this platform within this summit, we're getting insight that will help us to find our way around in the dark, because we have some light in the room. So if I have the power, Governor, if I have the power, and I ask you this question, what will it take for you to have full control of security and be able to govern or secure your state? What would you say?
If I have my own military, if I have my own police or civil defense in Zamfara State, believe me, I don't need to look anywhere or elsewhere. I'll be in full control, and I know where the issues are, and I'll be able to face these issues head on. But like I said, I don't have control over the security outfits, but I wish I do have. It would have been a different story. Banditry in Zamfara would have been history by now.
Interesting. So what would you do, for example, if you had it today? What would you do differently? If you had all of these instruments that you are asking for.
I'm in Zamfara, and I'm sure you have all the information that Zamfara has become a base for kidnapping, cattle rustling, and other banditry activities in northern Nigeria. And I said, if we're able to take care of Zamfara today, the issue of banditry will be history, because Zamfara has become a hope for all these criminal activities. And like I said, if I'm in control, believe me, in 2 weeks' time, banditry issue will be history in Zamfara state. And that, same applies to all the governors of northern Nigeria and even beyond.
So you will like state police?
In a way, yes. It has advantage and disadvantage. But to some extent, yes, I do want to have that control. Because if I do, then I know exactly what to do, because we understand the environment very well. We live with these people. We know where they are. So getting them is not an issue. We have the intelligence. We have everything.
Well, what is frustrating? What would you say is frustrating you the most in all of this? What would you say is more frustrating? Yeah, on one hand, you do not have full control, but aside that, you say you have intelligence.
Sharon, political interference is the major factor here. If we don't have that, believe me, the military, they have the capacity to crush anybody. Remember, we do have our forces in Liberia, Sierra Leone, and they did excellent, very well. That is even in a foreign country. Talk less of here that will understand the terrain very well. So we have what it takes. They have the capacity to do that. But the major challenge is the political interference. We are playing with human lives. Everything is political. Why is it so? For goodness sake. Why can't you face this head on? Why?
Okay.
That is the serious issue that we're facing. And I'm sure same applies to all the governors that are facing security challenges in Nigeria today.
And I'm going to ask you this question before I come to the panelists, Governor Lawal. There are those who are saying, yes, state policing, advantages, disadvantages. There are those who are saying restructuring, what we have presently is not working. If you were to pick which one would come first, is it to restructure Nigeria in the manner of getting rid of aspects of our constitution, that those who say that constitution does not really reflect the will and the aspiration of the Nigerian people, or you just go straight for state policing? Which one would you pick first?
I think for me, I'd rather go for restructuring. If we're able to do that and take care of all the lapses, believe me, that will change a lot of things for this country for the better. So I choose restructuring.
What does restructuring mean for you, Governor Lawal?
Well, you just look at the 1999 Constitution and look at issues where, in fact, for example, issue of security. If state governors will have their own security or control over the security situation, most of these criminalities will not take place in most of the states, because we all want to live in peace. There's nothing like peace. There's no price to peace. Whatever you do, if you don't have security, it's basically nothing. There will be no meaningful development without security. And these are the challenges we're facing, especially in a state like Zamfara State and other 7 northern states in the country. Kaduna, Katsina, Niger, Sokoto, to some extent, Kebbi. Maybe Kano, they are relatively okay, and Jigawa. But at least the 5 northern states, we are in a serious mess when it comes to security.
All right. Just give me a moment. Governor Lawal, we are hoping that after tonight, that mess will be cleared, because we have a congregation of some of the best minds in our country tonight in this room, and hoping that with all of the expertise that are abound here, we might be able to have a solution.